Are you going through a stress? That is, are you being stressed out? Or are you navigating a divorce? Or are you going through a trauma or grief? Crisis, one kind of crisis or the other? Or are you empty? Do you feel empty? Do you feel like you have a void around you? Do you feel you lack peace, that you don't have an inner peace? You are unable to sleep. You don't even know what is wrong with you, but you know something needs to, because spirituality, you are not there. You feel empty and you desire probably to grow your. That is where I come in as a life transformational coach. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Josephine. I'm a doctor of philosophy, a mental health advocate, and a life transformational coach. I want to share with you my 7 steps that have proven very, very valuable, that I use in getting you whatever kind of transition, life transition you are in, whatever kind of problem you think you are facing, you will get out of it, you will build your resilience, and you get there. The first one is to identify the problem. Without a problem, there is no solution. Then we need to identify the actual problem. Is your problem I'm recently divorced, or my spouse is divorcing me, I don't know what next step to take, I don't know what to do? Is your problem is because, I've lost a loved one, I'm in serious grief, I'm traumatized, I don't know the way out, I want to overcome the trauma? Is your problem is, I'm spiritually empty, I want to grow, I want to be spiritually transformed, I want to be spiritually formed? Or your problem is, people tell me I'm stressed, I don't even know if I'm stressed, but I can't sleep, I can't do anything. And you want a coping mechanism to manage your stress. We identify the problem, that's step 1. Step 2, we identify your pains, where your emotions come in. Emotions are very, very important. What kind of pains are you really on? What kind of out is affecting you? Are you ashamed? Are you just embarrassed? Or you think you have become a laughingstock of others? Or you are just hurting all over. You don't even know medically, they've checked you up, there is nothing wrong with you, but yet you feel pains. So we identify your pains, which is step 2. Step 3, I give you options. As a coach, I help you to get options, which is step 3. And I want you to know that every single options have consequences, which is step 4. If you take option A, these are the consequences. You take option B, these are the consequences. After you have taken your options and you have known the consequences, then you go to the promise, which I promise you. What is the promise? That's the execution state. The promise is the execution state, where you now get to really execute. That is like building your resilience, moving forward. And then after the promise is the evaluation. That is my own proving process. Because by the time I evaluate you, don't forget, between the promise and the evaluation, you might go through certain exercises, assignments that you might need to take, because in coaching, you are the one propelling it. You are the master. So you have some goals we want to achieve, but we need to achieve it together, but you are doing it more. You have some assignment, maybe you do daily, some you might do weekly, for you also to be able to know your process or your growing or how to confirm it. That is the step 6, evaluation, which is my own proving process. It has worked. And I promise you, by the time we are getting to that step 6, you are there. You are there. And that, depending on the kind of life transition that you are involved in, or you want to get off, or you want us to solve, it can take between 30 days to 90 days, I guarantee you result, positive result. You will come back and thank me by the time you get there. And then the step 7 is the NIPS, the PECs. You have already have proven to you, you can make it. And you have made it. You are there. You are a changed being. People look at you differently now. You also, you walk with confidence because you have confidence in yourself. Nobody, you are done with all those kind of negative emotions. You have positivity around you. You carry yourself with dignity. You carry yourself with positivity. That kind of thing, you are there. You are no more on the low ebb because you have built your residence, you have built your ebb. And then the PECs. I personally use a tool I call Science of Wellbeing. And that my Science of Wellbeing is actually a combination of evidence-based positive psychology and biblical principles, which has helped a lot of people and will help you. I'm telling you, you will get there. I mean, this is a positive guaranteed. I'm not suggesting, oh, you might. No, that is not, you might. You will surely get to where you are. And my PECs includes a lot of my well-crafted journal. We have the Science of Wellbeing journal. For those who are for spiritual growth or transformation, I have a handbook, which I will give you free of charge for you to use, which will be very helpful. And you can even pass it on to people, which will be helpful to others too. And for those who are in grief and trauma, I have that journal, grief journal, which will help you. Stress management, the same thing, how to cope with the mechanism, which not only you is able, you use as the NIPS. And there are so many in the package, because at that NIP stage or PEC stage, you are getting a total package of holistic well-being. I promise you that. If you have any comment or any question, you could type it in my comment section. I will surely get back to you to answer it. And then if you want to know more about all this, the service I render as a transformational coach, you can visit my website, learnwithjoes.com. You will find learnwithjoes.com and my description link. But I tell you, it's a guaranteed formula. It has never failed. I've used it for some clients. They're back thanking me. I'm even thanking myself because I've used it for myself. And I've got a proven result for myself. So have a wonderful day. Next time I come, I'll be sharing more on how you fix your SMART goals, how you do your gratitude exercise, and so many, mindfulness especially, mindfulness and all those things. I will be bringing them to you little by little. So stay blessed.